What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your Chartist. Today is July 24th, 2025, local time 6:46 a.m. So I will be analyzing Tesla. It had its earnings yesterday, as you can see, a post market, and then it took a fall of almost 7-8%. We will analyze everything. And if you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist, and thanks a lot for reaching out to me. A lot of people have been reaching out. See, first of all, I try to discuss not just the technical part. I also try to discuss, the psychology. And one more thing is that I don't believe in deleting my recordings or posts. Simple as that. I am firm on whatever I'm saying. Okay, there's no problem with it. Now let's understand what is happening here. Um, Price action and indicators. I'm not going to be discussing indicators. I've explained all this and watch the analysis back to back. You will understand what is happening. See, if you're scared, okay, then I don't know if trading is for you or not. But people who know what is happening, they shouldn't be worried about it. Okay, so let's understand first of all here. See, price is coming from tested supplies. Tested supply means this is a supply zone which was fresh until price touched it. So price touched it here, and then now when price touched this supply zone through this green candle, it picked up the selling orders, started going deep, okay, 367 whatever, and then it started coming down. Because if they will start selling you everything here, then everybody else will also start selling. So this is a trap, okay. So this was a selling zone, simple as that. Now another selling zone on weekly, I'm on weekly time frame by the way, was formed again here. Price formed a new weekly supply zone. But when price was coming down, there was a weekly demand here as well. Okay, this is how it works: supply demand. And if you Google also, uh, or use whatever you want to use, Google AI, whatever, it will tell you price moves in any market because of demand and supply. Okay, so price hits here into this supply zone and it comes down into this demand zone with this red candle. And this is where Trump and Elon were fighting, okay, over that bill. Now after this, when price hits this demand zone of weekly time frame with this red candle, it picks up the buying orders and then starts to go up and hits this supply zone with this particular candle, this, okay. And then it comes down. Now while coming down, see, tested means, when I'm using the word tested, let me explain this terminology. It means that a demand zone has been used, so our supply zone has been used. So understand, if price goes in here and it comes down, that means selling orders were picked up from here. Now it is not fresh, it is used. So what does that mean? It has lost its potential selling orders and now it is weak. Now we can break through this, because the reaction has, if there was no selling in there, why is price reacting on the downside? Similarly, if you look here into this demand zone was fresh till price has visited it. Once price comes into this demand zone through this red candle, this is tested now because it has reacted. That is why you do see it doesn't look like much to you right now, but understand the dollar value. And let me show you the percent move, then you will, everything will make sense. So look here, 31% move from this particular demand zone. Okay, let's check it out here as well. From this supply zone, again, 25%, 26% move. Okay, now this this is tested, means it's weak, it can break. This is a very poor supply zone, but then also it is reacting. It is also tested, that means this is also weak, we have nothing here. And this demand zone is actually currently reacting, was, or currently it is reacting. So now, this is actually moving the price up and down, okay. But while going up, we have nothing of of potential, okay. Potential selling is not there because they are all tested. Hope I am able to explain you everything. Now the ways to go up for the market for this particular stock is clean, okay. and this is just a weekly time frame. Weekly demand zone here, weekly demand zone here, supply, fresh supply is here. That's why I was like, it can do 390. Don't worry about anything, don't worry about news. And see, my point again, let me discuss some psychology here. The point here is not to prove nobody wrong. Okay, some people, trust me, go and check on whichever platform you want. Some people will tell you, okay, I shorted and I made money, I bought puts and I made money, I did strangle straddle, I made money. I am telling you very openly, there is nobody technically, I'm telling you, make Elliott waves, make, do RSI analysis, do indicators, moving averages, exponential moving averages, golden cross, death cross, whatever you want to do, okay, or price action. Everything is suggesting, or patterns as well, right? Everything is showing you that this structure is super bullish. Now, what happens here is everything is perfect, but sometimes understand this is, every time you will make a mistake, okay, your wallet will get affected. You need to understand that in stock market, okay, this is not your normal business. You need to understand this. You have to also understand this, that you are trading with one of the smartest people in the world. You must be a Harvard student, or you must be a topper in your school or college. It does not matter here. Okay, a doctor cannot come in stock market and be the best. Understand this. This is psychology. Okay, now, whenever you're entering into a trade, you have to understand clearly that, okay, this would be a set target, and if it comes on, I'll take the stop loss. Okay, I've explained all the levels. Okay, now what is happening here is structure is super bullish. Don't be surprised if it goes up. I will discuss where price can come, definitely. Okay, but understand, RSI is clearly the bestest indicator that is out there, is RSI. Okay, primarily price action is there, and after that, if something that shows you momentum on bullish or bearish side, it is RSI. Simple as that. Okay, and people are misusing RSIs badly. Okay, now let's come back to our topic. Enough of psychology. Now, what is happening here is, ways to go up are clear. Why? This is tested, and this is also tested. So if this is tested, that means it should go down, right? You must be thinking, okay, this also has picked up buying pending orders. That means this demand zone is also weak, and now price can go down. Okay, fine, understand. I completely respect that part, but you haven't seen the monthly time frame. Okay, now understand, I switched on to monthly time frame here, and look here clearly. This is a monthly demand zone, this is a monthly demand zone, this is a monthly demand zone, and while going up, a new demand zone has been formed. So price on monthly time frame is respecting every single demand zone. Okay, now, I how see, I trade Tesla like crazy, I'm telling you right away. Okay, and the thing is, I have lived with this stock forever. I know how it moves. Now, the whole point here is, whenever there is, there is panic, people actually start, retailers will always lose money because they don't know how to trade. Okay, I'm not worried about the herd. Okay, don't be a part of the herd ever. Now, what will happen here is, they would have put stop losses level, and that's why it's triggering, and that is why price is falling down. Understand why is price, look here, price is moving right now. This is weekly time frame. So price has, let me explain this part first. So price has visited this monthly demand zone, and forget weekly, price is at monthly. Okay, and in a month there are 20 to 22 working days. So this candle is showing you that we were bullish for this whole entire month. So price comes and picks up monthly time frame pending orders, and then it starts to react up. Otherwise, let me draw a line here so that you will understand. Okay, look here, it was not magic. Okay, here Elon, look at the date, June 4th, Elon and Trump were fighting. And you do see a fall of, see how much. From, let's consider from here itself. Look at the fall, 21% in 2 days. This is nothing, man. Like, understand this. This is nothing. Whatever is happening here. Do you see this? This is $72.39 and 20.95%. Now, this hits monthly demand zone, and then you see a reaction like this. I was trading here, I was trading here. It's not about me. Forget about me. Okay, you can go and check the post. It's about uh, you know it's the passion, that you need to have whatever you're doing. Okay, so I'm just understanding what data is telling me. I'm reading the buying and selling side. That's it. This is the data that I'm reading now. Now understand this. There is no issue. There is no issue with this whatever that is happening. The only point here is, I do not, like, I'm still bullish. Now price is coming down, and a lot of people are panicking. We are into pre-market. You can trade, like, I'm not telling you to trade here. This is not a good level. Anyways, this yellow line that you see here, this is EMA 200. Okay. Okay, now what can happen here is people are panicking. So they've got uh, a lot of people are trying to book stops, or people would be shorting the market. That is why price is going down. Now, why does price go down? Understand this. It is moving, right? From 322, 332, I mean, price has gone down to 310. Let's assume 310. Why? Because at a particular point, at a particular price point, say 332, there is no buyer, so there are zero buyers here. Okay, and buyers must be sitting at 327, so seller is getting aggressive, and they are trying to sell at a lower price. Okay, because they are already profitable. So price is going down because at this particular price point, okay, there are no let's consider this example only. So from 332.56, yesterday we got a close at 332.56. Price went down because at all of these points, it is not that they're not getting buyers. They were getting buyers, but selling was more. So so say they're at this point at 325, say 325, there were 10 buyers. Okay, they were like, I will only buy if it comes down. But there were 20 sellers. Okay, so that is why price is being pushed down. Simple as that. You need to understand the logics behind price action. Simple as that. This is how market moves. Now, enough of this. Where should we trade? Okay, that should be the question. This is selling pressure, clear cut. If I go on 4 hour time frame, you will see this is clear cut selling pressure. There is a level here, and which looks okay. It's not that great. It looks okay. uh, I'm not trading it here. No, you shouldn't trade it here. So I entered here as I explained yesterday as well. Okay, so my stops would be different than yours. Now I'm what I'm trying to explain you here is, from the safest level, price started moving from here, right? From 288. Okay, and then it did 17% up move. So the origin of buying is right here, which is not that great, to be very honest. Why? Because buyers need to show some sustainability. But if you want to trade, okay, you need to understand this also has the support of EMA 200. So if you're trying to enter, a stop loss would definitely be very big, because we have to understand this, that if you're trading here, this is actually not a demand zone that can be trusted, because I don't see uh, unity in buyers. Simple as that. But if you want to trade 297.62 and then put a stop loss somewhere around 283ish and then trade, or to be very honest, see, you can manage your risk with, if I'll show you with the Tesla, like there is always a 3% 2 to 3% move below your levels. So your stops have to be wide. See, you can adjust your stop loss levels. That's not a problem. Okay, but everything has to be managed before you enter. Okay, if you are entering at say 297.80 or 298, let's round it up, then if you are deciding to put a stop loss at 281, you can manage your quantities. That's not a problem. But if you try to move your stops from here, like once price try to go deep and it starts to hit your stop, and if you try to move your stop like this, it's not a good thing. You will never ever grow in life, like trust me, with trading for sure. But it is what it is, right? You need to understand this demand is a very poor demand zone. But these levels, I'm assuming, forget about this is a very poor level. This might work because if you look here, this is a trend line as well, so it might poke and then go up. Everything will depend on the selling pressure. Right now, a lot of people are panicking, and that is why price is trying to go down. Okay, this is your EM. Let me draw this line. This is your EM at 200, which should act as a support, and on this, look here. So this was a demand right here. This was used. That is why it pierced through. Now the whole point here is understand this. While coming down, also these buyers which were here, they also must have put an effort to stop the selling, but they couldn't. Now there is a very poor level here. Okay, very poor level here from 312 to 307 ish. Okay, they will also try to stop sellers here, and then they will definitely try to stop sellers here. So while coming down, also sellers are getting absorbed. Understand this, whatever is happening here, whatever consolidation is happening here, it is happening because of a monthly time frame demand zone. It started from here. Okay, but if you're doing options, you will get stuck. See, I'm not a person who will not address uh, whatever is happening. I am still bullish. I don't really care about whatever is happening in the market. The backup plan was clearly explained that I'm not touching it nowhere till I still believe it can. If it falls through, okay, logically understand. If pending orders are done, this is tested, this will get tested. This is very poor, and this is already tested. So logically, if everything is tested here, what is there to stop price? Level 1 here, 254, level 2 here, 230. Simple as that. But will it take a free fall like this? No, it shouldn't. But forget about that. That's the backup plan. But it was, everything was decided before I entered into this trade. Now the whole point here is, can it still go up? Yes, it can still go up. Okay, news is created, powerful people create news. Enough of the explanation. Indicators are bullish. If you will see here also, RSI is in the bull range. It is not, once it has shifted the range here, okay, it is not going down. It shift, there was a range shift in RSI right here at this particular point. After that, RSI is not going below 35. Okay, it is not going below 35, and it is not going above 60. It is consolidating. This is called sideways to up market as per RSI. Okay, and the indicators are also squeezing out. The whole point here is, I don't worry. I don't trade indicators. The whole point here is, this level is, if it breaches, it's going to be a very big problem, because then buying pending orders are done. Then you shouldn't touch Tesla. Simple as that. But if you're trying to short, I'm telling you, whosoever is trying to short, decide a stop loss level and then trade. There are no stop loss. It is making golden crossovers. Okay, everywhere. How can you short? But anyways, let's not argue over that. Your money, your capital, your trading style. You can decide whatever you want. I'm just telling you, I'm still bullish. I don't really care about whatever is happening, whatever news is coming out. I don't really care. Okay. Hope this will help you. Please do not trade options. I clearly told you I am doing it, but understand, um, my calls were are still good for, like, and I'm still profitable. I'm telling you, I did my math. It's all about Greeks. It's all about maths. Okay, so I did the analysis. I was super sure that even if it comes down here, I'm not going to lose money. Trust me, because I started options. I explained I did options here with way out of money. It was a strategy that I did. Anyways, if it doesn't go as per your plans, you need to book your levels, stop loss levels, and get out. Okay, Tesla is a beautiful stock, and if fresh selling is there, I cannot stop somebody from selling. Okay, if you are in the mood to sell and you have money, you can definitely create your own levels of supply. But the whole point here is, it's not a penny stock. Please be respectful to it because it's not a pump and dump stock. Please be very respectful to whatever is happening here, because this is, most of the people are not even trading stocks. I know very well. Most of the people, they're greedy and they're trying to trade just options. And tomorrow is Friday. They will try to destroy your money. Institutions will just try to destroy your money. Okay, it is consolidating, as I've explained you. It is making a bullish pattern here as well after hitting after hitting higher time frame demand. So we are almost into 20 minutes, and I'm assuming, do not panic, please. And if you don't know anything, stay out of the market, please. Okay, and yes, I do. If you are focused enough and you're listening to me till now, that means you're very serious about stock market. Okay, so I cannot explain demand and supply in like 20, 20, 15, 20 minutes. You can email me, or you can leave me a direct message here, and I can explain. There's a First of all, there's a course there which is minimum of 2 to 3 hours per class, and there are 15 classes. Okay, and yeah, there's I cannot explain everything here, and the point is not to promote something which I'm selling. I don't care about selling. I make enough money from here. Okay, so don't worry about. If you want to know, then you can message. If you don't want to know, fine, just follow me here. Okay, take care. Have a wonderful trading day. Do not panic. Stay calm. Observe. This is selling pressure. Okay, retailers, the herd is crazy. Retailers are crazy. All right, take care, and don't forget to follow the charters. That is me. Bye bye.